Hello everyone, it's my pleasure to welcome you to grammar class, and our topic for today is preposition. Our learning objective is that at the end of the lesson, you will be able to define preposition and list at least 3 examples of preposition, mention types of preposition and 2 examples of each type, identify prepositions in sentences, and of course use prepositions to form sentences correctly. Now, what is preposition? A preposition is a word that shows how a person or an object connects with something in time or space. We have a diagram in front of us. Can you see the diagram? Alright, I want you to look carefully at the diagram and identify some things. You can see a cat, right? And an object. So we're going to see how the cat relates with the object. You can see the cat beside the object, above the object, behind the object, in the object, between 2 objects, under the object, near the object, in front of the object, and on the object. These words beside, above, behind, in, between, under, near, in front of, on are prepositions, and of course they always show how a person or an object relates or connects with something. Alright, now let's move on. Preposition shows direction, location, or time. It shows where things are, how things are, when things are in relation to each other. Preposition works in a sentence to connect nouns or pronouns with other words and elements. Let's begin with this sentence. The man is swimming in the river. There are 2 nouns in the sentence, man and river. We know from the present continuous tense verb swimming what the man is doing, but we need the preposition in to tell us where the swimming is happening. The man is swimming in something, and that something is the river. Preposition is placed before a noun or a pronoun. The word pray there means before, and of course position signifies placement. For example, I saw a cloudy sky above me. Remember that above there is a preposition and me is a pronoun. So preposition is always placed before a pronoun or a noun. More examples of preposition. We have many words that we use every day are prepositions. Words like by, near, over, at, to, along, from, whenever, about, above, after, until, underneath, below, up, upon, round, beyond, during, down, onto, into, of, between, and since. They are examples of prepositions. Now, there are many types of preposition, but because of time, we will concentrate on 4. So we have preposition of place or location, we have preposition of time, we have preposition of direction, and of course, compound preposition. Explaining preposition of place or location. This preposition indicates where something is or where someone is or where something happens. For example, the cat is lying under the table The under there is a preposition signifying the position or the place where the cat is. A bird flew over my head. Of course, that indicates, preposition of place. And then explaining preposition of time, we have preposition of time shows us when something happens. When something happens, it always indicates the time. Examples are at, from, before, after, whenever. Now, in a sentence, we can say school assembly starts at 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock. At there indicates the time. We will go to church on Sunday. That's also indicative of the time. Explaining preposition of direction. Preposition of direction indicates the direction where something or someone is going. For example, in a sentence we have Jane and Jill went up the hill. Up there is a preposition and indicates the direction of movement. Then we have a man was walking his dog along the bush path. Along there is a preposition, of course, and indicates where the man is heading. Is heading to, okay? Then she strolled towards the city gate. Towards there is a preposition and tells of direction. The gardener went down the valley to pluck some flowers. Down there is a preposition and, of course, indicates the direction of someone. Okay, that's it for preposition of direction. We go on now to compound preposition. Compound, it consists two or more words. It consists two or more words. Examples include in addition to, across from, on behalf of, according to, blame for, die of, differ from, disagree with, from beneath, in front of, in the middle of, rely on, and so many more. Okay, in a sentence, he was sat across from her. Across from, of course, is a compound preposition. I was in the middle of a crowd. In the middle indicates compound preposition. I rely on my father for support. Rely on there is an example of compound preposition. I know you've enjoyed the lesson. I know, of course, you've learned one or two things about preposition. And I've uploaded some activity for you to do in the school portal. And of course, you can access them from there. I have here an extended work for you to do. I put some YouTube channels that you can watch and learn more and gain more knowledge on today's lesson, preposition. So thank you for listening. Thank you for paying attention. This is Mrs. Nelly Henshaw signing off, and please stay safe. Remember to maintain good hygiene, and should you have any question, please get across to me through mom and dad, and of course your questions will be answered. So until we meet again, is bye for now.